This episode is to provide you with information only. It is not legal, financial, or security advice. We discuss scams involving cryptocurrency ATMs and convenience stores solely based on news reports and public lawsuits. Any companies or other organizations named are mentioned because they appear in those public sources. We are not accusing any retailer or operator of committing crimes, and no court findings are implied. If you think you're a victim of fraud, contact law enforcement, your bank, and a qualified attorney. You're standing under bright fluorescent lights at a Circle K. It's late. Your phone is pressed to your ear. A calm, official-sounding voice is telling you your bank account has been hacked, or that your Social Security number is tied to a crime, or that your Medicare benefits are about to be cut off. Indeed, your heart is pounding. You're looking at a strange machine by the door, a Bitcoin ATM that you've never used in your life. The voice on the phone says, "Ma'am, to protect your money, you must move it into a secure federal wallet. I'm going to walk you through it. Don't hang up. Don't talk to anyone. Go to the machine now." You feed your cash into the kiosk. You scan a QR code, and in under 5 minutes, your savings are gone. Welcome to the new world of gas station Bitcoin scams. All right? This is a podcast featuring how people or scammers turn convenience stores into crime scenes. And it's going to be a deep dive on these criminals. And these convenience stores include brands like Circle K as the last stop before they clean out people's lives. We'll talk about how the scam works, what's been alleged in real lawsuits, and how to shut this down before it ever happens to you or someone you care about deeply. And we'll do it in very plain language. No tech degree required. Let's start with how it very often begins. For many seniors, it doesn't start at a gas station. It starts with a phone call that sounds like Medicare, the Social Security Administration, a bank fraud department, or even sometimes a family member. Increasingly, scammers are using AI tools to clone voices, sound like real call center agents. They pull your name, your address, and partial Social Security number from data breaches. So when they call and say, "This is the Medicare fraud department, we've detected suspicious activity on your account. If we don't verify your identity and secure your benefits today, your coverage may be suspended." It feels real. Sometimes they claim your Medicare number is compromised. Sometimes they switch it up and say they're from your bank or even the IRS, but the pattern is the same. What they're trying to do is create fear and urgency, keep you on the phone, isolate you from family and advisors, drive you to a place where they can get your money fast. That place is more and more often a gas station or a corner store with a Bitcoin or crypto ATM kiosk. Think about it. Gas stations and convenience stores are really perfect for scammers. They're open late, the staff is busy and usually don't have time to ask questions or even care about what you're doing. The cryptocurrency ATM machines are often near the entrance, providing the scammer with the opportunity for a situation of in, out, and gone. There's no bank teller asking, gee, why are you withdrawing $15,000? According to multiple news reports and legal filings, cryptocurrency ATMs operated by companies like Bitcoin Depot are installed in hundreds of Circle K locations and other convenience stores across the United States. These machines are legal. They are a real business. But scammers have figured out that they are also a perfect cash conversion point. That is a place where a frightened victim can turn their life savings into anonymous cryptocurrency in minutes. That is why you keep seeing the same elements over and over again. A threatening phone call, a lonely drive to a gas station or mini mart, and then the crypto machine or Bitcoin machine at the door. And a victim who believes they're protecting their money when in fact they're actually sending it straight to a criminal's wallet. Let's talk about specific cases now. We're going to do this carefully and accurately to the best of our ability. In South Carolina, a woman named Glenda Mooneyham filed a proposed class action lawsuit after she says she was tricked into depositing money into a Bitcoin Depot ATM at a Circle K following a scam call that she received. Now, according to publicly available court documents and news coverage, she alleges that she was deceived by scammers pretending to be officials. Okay, and they told her to withdraw thousands of dollars from her bank and then deposit them into a Bitcoin Depot ATM located inside a Circle K store. In a separate lawsuit, also interestingly out of South Carolina, it's been alleged that Bitcoin Depot and Circle K are knowingly providing the technological means that criminals use to swindle elderly victims via these ATM machines, and that older consumers are frequently targeted in scams involving such machines. An important point to remember for legal clarity is that the allegations made by the plaintiffs and their lawyers are nothing but allegations. The cases involve motions, arbitration, questions, and legal defenses. As of now, there is no final court finding that Circle K or Bitcoin Depot committed any wrongdoing in those matters. What is clear from the filings and news, however, is this: scammers have repeatedly directed elderly victims to these Bitcoin machines inside Circle K stores and other locations. those victims have lost substantial amounts of money they believed they were protecting. Circle K in this episode, even though we talk about them, we're not saying Circle K is running the scam. We're saying their stores are one of the places where the scam is playing out in the real world, according to lawsuits and reports. Please keep that in mind as we go through this. This problem has gotten so bad that states are starting to pass new laws specifically aimed at these kinds of scams. Here in Arizona, many of you are listening. Cryptocurrency chaos, the same kind you see in gas stations, convenience stores, and smoke shops, have been used in scams that cost residents in this state $177 million. Arizona's new cryptocurrency chaos license fraud prevention law has now gone into effect. According to the Arizona Attorney General and other state sources, the law lowers transaction limits, requires clearer warnings on the machines, requires receipts, and in some cases can require operators to issue refunds to fraud victims. State regulators and AARP emphasize that seniors are disproportionately targeted for these scams, and that the scam is often posed as government officials, law enforcement, romantic interests, technical support, and so forth. So if you're hearing this and thinking, this sounds exactly like the call my neighbor got, you are probably right. This is not some rare, weird one off. It's now big enough that legislatures and attorney generals are rewriting the law to deal with it. And let's see how the scam plays out. We're going to look at it as a series of steps. Keep things neat and clean and understandable. This first step involves the call itself. You get a call from someone claiming to be fraud prevention at your bank, Medicare, IRS, and so forth. Or an officer from the local sheriff's office may call also. They may use spoofed caller ID, personal details from data leaks, AI-generated voices that sound shockingly like the real thing. And then they move on to step two. In step two, they develop fear and urgency on the part of the victim. The caller says things like, your account has been compromised. Your social security number is involved in a criminal investigation. Your Medicare benefits are about to be suspended. There's a warrant out for your arrest. And then if you hang up, I can't protect you. You must follow my instructions exactly. We refer to the third step as isolation. They tell you, stay on this line. Do not call anyone else. Do not tell the clerk what this is about. They do not want you to take a breath, to think, or consult your family. They want you alone, scared and obedient. The fourth step is the gas station command. Next, they direct you to the nearest gas station, often a Circle K, a 7-Eleven, or a similar establishment. Specifically one that has some type of a Bitcoin or cryptocurrency ATM. They may look it up for you even, they're so helpful, and say, I see a Circle K at blah, blah, blah. Go there now. I'll stay on the phone with you. We're at the final step now, the fifth step, which is called the Bitcoin ATM instructions. You're right in front of the machine now, a machine which you probably have never used before. They tell you to choose buy Bitcoin. They have you enter your phone number. They instruct you to insert cash or use your debit card. Then they text or read you a QR code and say, this is a secure government wallet or fraud hold account. In reality, that code is their personal wallet or a wallet they control. As soon as you scan and confirm, your money is converted to cryptocurrency instantaneously. And the transaction is effectively irreversible. Of course, there is no fraud department that can just move it back. That is the moment the crime is completed. Wow. Let's take a look now at some hard red flags to help identify these scams and some simple rules that you should be following. Okay. So let's turn into something you and your family can actually use. Here are non-negotiable red flags. Anyone on the phone telling you to pay in Bitcoin, crypto, gift cards is a scam. Period. End of sentence. Nothing more has to be said. No legitimate government agency, bank, or Medicare office collects debts this way. Please remember that. None. Anyone who insists you go to a gas station or convenience store to secure your money is a scammer, period. It doesn't matter if they say whatever store, Circle K, 7-Eleven, Speedway, or any place else. If they won't let you hang up and call back using the number on your card or the official website, go there, it is a scam. Real institutions will always let you end the call and contact them through official channels. If they say, don't talk to the clerk, don't tell anyone what you're doing, it's a scam. That secrecy is a gigantic red flag. If they threaten arrest, same-day suspension of benefits, or immediate account closure, unless you act right now, it's a scam. Real agencies send letters, not ultimatums with Bitcoin instructions. Remember these things. So those were the red flags. Now here are the simple rules for seniors and families. Post these by the phone if you can. The first rule, I never move money because of a phone call, ever. Rule number 2, if someone tells me to go to a gas station or store to protect my money, I hang up. Rule 3, before I move a large amount of money, I call a family member or a trusted friend. Print these. Put them next to the phone, on the fridge, or tape to your monitor. This is a pretty tough type of scam to crawl out of. But let's take a look and see what can be done if you've already been scammed or your loved one has been scammed and sent the money through a crypto ATM. First, contact local law enforcement and your state attorney general's office immediately. Report the scam to the Federal Trade Commission and the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center. Save all receipts, texts, and call logs. Consider talking with a consumer protection attorney. Some law firms focus specifically on elder victims of cryptocurrency fraud scams and can explain potential legal options, which are basically governed by your state, not on a federal level. There is no guarantee you'll ever get your money back. In many cases, you won't. But reporting helps document the crime, supports future prosecutions, and in some jurisdictions, the new laws may allow for at least partial refunds from the operators in certain circumstances. Let's be blunt. The same convenience that lets you grab milk and gas at 9:30 in the evening also makes your local gas station a very tempting stage for high-speed financial crime. Criminals are organized. They're using AI voices, stolen data, and high-pressure scripts. They know exactly where the machines are. They know how to keep you scared and isolated long enough to get you to that kiosk, whether it's inside a Circle K or any other store. So you have two choices. Hope you never get that call, or prepare your family now so that when it comes, you recognize it instantly and hang up. Make this episode a family assignment. Send it to one senior you care about. Sit down and talk through the rules. Walk into your local convenience store, point at the Bitcoin machine, okay, and say the words, "If anyone on the phone ever sends you here, it's a scam." Thank you for listening to this. I know it's been long, but I hope it's been worthwhile. The next episode is about technical support, how help calls let AI scammers take over seniors' devices directly into everything previously covered. Once they control the device, they control you. They can hit your banks, Medicare, email, and so forth. So I look forward to running through this with you. It'll be worthwhile as well. And we look forward to it, right? Okay. Until then, this is the Senior Power Community signing off.